Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Whoa. Yo, people, what you telling me? Back again for another one. Fight talk, the man them are here. What you man telling me?
Well, go on, bro. Well, go on.
I'm blessed. I can't even lie, bro. Man can't complain, bro. Big up the chat as well, blood. I completely forgot that Tommy Fury press conference thing happened today, blood, until I saw you man talking. All right. Bruv, you man already know how I feel about that nonsense.
But you wearing some John Lennon glasses, bro? What are you doing, bro?
Man, two reasons, yeah. One, man's flying to Dubai at 4 o'clock in the morning, yeah, so I'm ready to bounce. Two, I can barely show my face in these streets after the boxing that occurred on the weekend, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man's got to move incognito. Like, boxing, like, we're all embarrassed, innit? Like, we're all embarrassed. Man are already putting in the chat that Jake Paul could be the face of boxing. He's bringing in the biggest gates and that. And obviously, that's probably where we're going to start. But, bro, it's just... Yeah, bro. It's embarrassing. I'll take it off, yeah, because I know Shane ain't got swag like me in it, yeah. But it's embarraing.
I thought you were trying to hide. I thought you were trying to hide some pink eye, bro. I keep telling you to stop dealing with them gal, bro.
Listen, I got a gal making me dinner right now, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? No, that's what I do. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, that's just what it is.
Nice. It's a bit of a mad thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, these man, now you got the Fury Till thing as well, bro. It's like boxing's in a weird place, man. It's in a weird place, man. But to be honest, it's kind of like boxing's always kind of been. It's always been about where the money is. That's why these promoters have managed to rip off these fighters for all these years, because it's always been a money thing. You know what I'm like? Why are we pretending that boxing hasn't always been a money thing? You know what I'm saying? From when Don King had them man there outside fighting for their life and no money in their bank account, blood. So it's always been a money thing, boxing. Do you know what I mean? So I kind of don't get when fighters are upset about it, because it's like the money, the potential earnings here are in your hands now, bro. Do you know what I mean? A lot of these other men never had social media. You could build yourself up. You could do more, blood. Do you know what I mean? These men think that they're above it, but then they're complaining about the money. It don't make no sense.
No, facts. I mean, we've seen, obviously, Floyd's one end of the extreme, but even at like the lower levels, you got guys coming into the pro ranks with co-promotional deals, bro. Like Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Tank, Boots. These guys all have co-promotional deals where they pretty much trying to own or cover the card. So 100%, bro. Like it's never been a better time to be a boxer right now, but you just have to be willing to pretty much sell yourself. And these guys are just out here. I get it. Obviously, you're a boxer, and obviously you have a promoter to promote you, but it's part of the game now, bro. It's part of the game, fam.
Yeah, but if your promoter don't have nothing to promote, that's not their fault.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? So you need to understand that you're a brand, and you still need to package yourself a certain way. And if you can't do that, it's no one else's fault, blood. At the end of the day, boxing is a business like everything else. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the more people that buy tickets, the more people that want to see you fight for whatever the reason, the more you're going to get paid. Like, it's...
You know what it is,
That's just the money. That's just boxing, innit? That's where we at right now. Go on, Nick. What are you saying?
The majority is, man that watch other sports and support other sports don't understand, the other sports are like this, innit? Arsenal, Man United is like that. We just are. NBA even more so. It's like that. Yeah, your team could be dead for 20 years. In the Prem, there's a little bit more jeopardy, but Arsenal's Arsenal, Man United's Man United, innit? But boxing's like this. It's up and down. Do you know what I'm saying? As much as there's man that are like, I want to be the next heavyweight champion, there's YouTubers thinking, okay, Beterbiev wants to fight Jake Paul. He'll probably lose that fight. Not probably, he will. Frotch would beat him. Daniel Dubois wants that fight. He would beat him. So there'll be social media man thinking, once Jake Paul, this is a one and done situation. Like, if Jake Paul's laid out, starched out on the canvas, that dead's money for a lot of other men. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why it will never happen.
That's why it will never happen. But somebody else is going to be sitting there going, I could be the next Jake Paul. Because when that cash cow is done, who could be the next person that's coming up that's going to do that talking and whatever. Like, if Daniel Dubois were to go and knock him out in one round, that don't take Daniel Dubois that far off his path. It's going to be a simple camp, a quick 30-second, 40-second fight, and he's going to be straight back to doing what he normally does. Do you know what I'm saying?
But you know what? Like, I do feel like some people are just looking at it quite... I feel like they're looking at it quite biased, because obviously, Jake Paul's generating a certain amount of money, KSI is and all of that influencer boxing is doing what it's doing. Maybe because I'm involved and pretty much cocooned within the boxing world, but it's not like boxing and real boxers aren't doing mad numbers and generating mad money. You know what I'm saying? There's still fighters, not a lot, but there's still fighters out here that's still generating good amount of money.
But you know what it is, bro? You know what it is, it's like that Cat Williams joke where he says, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, like, the phantom looks like a phantom until the phantom pulls up. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, money is money until money pulls up. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%. Them man think they're getting money until they're seeing 100 million gates.
That's what it is. If we're talking about how many pro boxers out there have a professional career generating them $100,000, I'm just picking a number out of my ass, there could be man there making that money, and they'll be like, you know what? I come from this neighborhood. I'm supporting my family. 100,000. That's cool. First of all, 2024, 100K is not even 100K anymore, but it is what it is. And then on top of that, when they see the next guy getting a 5 or 10 or 20 million, they're going, my 100K is not really even 100K in like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's where I think people are going, actually, let me, how could it be that I could get out of my career? You're telling me I could get out of my career with 20 fights, 25 fights, maybe win a world title, maybe 2-time world champion, maybe whatever. Who knows what's going to happen? And I'll have maybe £10 million at the end of that. Do you know what I'm saying? All told, then I've got to put, that's not including paying my promoters, my managers, all the rest of it. Or if I position myself in a different way, I could have 5 fights, but come out with 40 million if I position myself the right way. Like someone like Dean the Great that we've said is a good crossover boxer because he can box but does the influencer thing. Someone like him is going to retire with more money than a lot of boxers that are better than him.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, but the issue I have, to be honest with you, is not even just with boxing, but the issue I have a lot of the time is with the fans. Like I was chatting to my Reggie on PlayStation today. He's not a boxing fan, and he was like, "Oh, this is why I can't take boxing seriously, man. Look what happened on the weekend." I said, "Brother, you would never watch Soccer Aid with Lee Mack and like Chunks and them lot." Do you know what I'm saying? And say,
this is why I don't watch football.
That don't make no sense. It's a different sport, you idiot. What are you talking about? Like that don't make how many like SE Dons will do a football thing. Rants has had his futsal team, and it don't matter how much smack you talk on the internet. Man are never gonna say to SE Dons, "All right, come play Arsenal then." Man are never gonna do that because it's obviously a different thing. That's obviously dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like that man don't understand the levels in boxing. Like we've gone from Jake Paul beating and really like we can talk about whether it's fixed, rigged, whatever. We've gone from Jake Paul having an exhibition fight. I was called an exhibition fight. I don't think it was an exhibition. It was just an exhibition. We've gone from Jake Paul exhibition fight to people saying, "Well, fight Beterbiev then." That's the baddest brother walking around the block. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
like,
but bro, it's Jake so Paul, dumb, bro.
I can see why Jake Paul's head is getting expanded because he's like, bro, look at the levels you man hold me to.
Nah, but you know what it is. But you know what it is. A lot of these boxers, are so dumb, that they don't realize that it's not the same sport, blood. No, it's not the same sport, bro. Like, it's not the same sport. And this is why I'm laughing, because it's like, the reason why they're reacting to this is it's all ego. They're like, oh my God, you beat up one of my goats, so now I need to get the get back, fight me. Bro, nah, bro. It's a different sport. We're not doing the same thing. Like, 100%. He's an influencer. That is boxing. Yeah. So he's not a professional boxer. He hasn't dedicated his whole life to boxing. Daniel Dubois has been boxing since before, bruv. Look how young Solomon is, bruv. And man's been at Repton and all these things there. That man have been bred to box.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? My man learned how to box about 8 years ago. Like, he's not a professional boxer. He doesn't want to be a professional boxer. He's using boxing as a tool, to do whatever the fuck he wants to do because he can.
He's as much a professional boxer as KSI is like a top tier rapper. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
that's it.
He's using rap to make money, but in his heart of hearts, he's not. He knows he's not a rapper. Like,
no one looks at KSI as a musician.
No. If KSI went to a remote part of the world that didn't have the internet and they said, "What do you do for a living?" he would not say he's a musician. He would say he does social media. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he does. Right.
Here's the biggest thing though, and again, Rants and Nick, we're both all in the same position. We are cocooned within boxing, bro. Rants, Nick, we watch boxing on a weekly basis. Most people who watch that Jake Paul fight, that's probably the only fight they're gonna watch for the year, bro. Maybe an AJ fight here. So to them, they're thinking, why am I only watching a Jake Paul fight when there's other boxers out there? Because it just comes down to
that's their own fault,
interest.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's their own fault. Like you can't, like I said, you can't tell me you don't watch football, but you watch Speed, Slide Tackle, Lee Mack on Soccer Aid, and then be like, yeah, football. That don't make any sense. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't watch flipping Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark because they've been going viral on Twitter. I'm not a basketball guy.
And say you watch women's basketball,
and then I watch one of their games and say that was dead. Basketball's a dead sport. What are you talking about? That's not basketball. Like, what are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. Like, you've got to. The boxing is one of them because it's a fight. Not only the boxers' egos get hurt, but the fans have their own egos in it. Like, if everyone comes to football, how many times have you gone to football and said to someone, "Are you any good?" And they've gone, "Yeah." Man, don't say they're not good at football. Everyone says they're good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you would have to start somebody on it. The man don't understand because it's boxing and it's a fight. Man think they can just go in and throw a punch and hurt someone. Like, they're not really.
Can I answer that?
They can't understand going in at a beginner level, intermediate level. It's like boxing doesn't get the respect that martial arts get. Man feel a lot more confident walking into a boxing gym and saying, "Rants, I'll fight you tomorrow." They would never
but that's because there's no belts in boxing, bro. Like, they just see another man with a pair of gloves on. You know them ones. When you go into a jiu-jitsu gym, you see a man with a purple belt and you know you're a white belt and you know that guy will destroy you. Like, it's not even a conversation. You don't look at a man with a purple belt and say, "You know what? Let's spar." No, bro.
That's what I'm
They're
saying. For
not-
proper boxing fans, like Shane, I'll come to you now. For proper boxing fans, like the belting system is in our minds. We know who's on what tier. Some people we're going to disagree with and argue with, and then we can talk about that. But generally speaking, it's in our minds. Whereas, like you say, for non-boxing fans, they ain't got any type of tier system in their mind, so they'll just put on any random boxing and then just be like, "Oh, that was boring. This is why I don't like boxing." It's stupid, bro.
But there's someone, one of your guys in the comments said, boxing promoters destroyed boxing, not KSI and Jake Paul. I genuinely don't believe boxing is destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why you would watch Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, and come to the conclusion that boxing is destroyed. It's pretty much saying what you're saying earlier, Nick. I mean, boxing is in a very, very healthy position. Probably one of the healthiest positions it's been in. But I remember, you man will remember watching boxing in like the 2010s, early like before 2010, bro. It was dead, bro.
There was a time David
bro.
Price was the British heavyweight. Like,
David Price. That
contender.
was them early Fury with hair times and that.
And Audley Harrison and them man there, bro.
Oh, that was so rubbed. Oh my days, man, like Fraudly, you know.
Trust me,
a
bro.
whole
Come
round
on,
and
bro.
didn't throw any punches.
Literally, like, bro, I've seen boxing in some of the. I literally feel boxing is in such a healthy position, but because you watch, that's why when people say, "Oh, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson," or Jake Paul, or when you have these gimmick fights, they say it's good for boxing because it brings more eyeballs to the sport. No, it actually doesn't. It brings more. Like, a lot of people think Rocky's a real boxer. You know, there's literally people out there in real life that think Rocky's a real boxer, bro.
Yeah, man, think it's a documentary.
Literally, bro, it's mad.
But
It don't bring more eyes to the sport, but it might inadvertently get more kids involved. Like, I know for a fact that because of Misfits and that, there's bare little kids now want to go in the boxing gym because they saw.
No, yeah, on that level, on a grassroots level.
So on a grassroots level, it might produce more boxers long term, bro. So it still serve the purpose. But no one can't turn around and say, for instance, grassroots football, like SE Dons and them, man, bro. Them man got big sponsorships. Them man got big Puma sponsor, all these things. These men are making bare money. And they're amateur team, bro. They're a grassroots team. They just turned into a non-league team. They're getting all this money, bro. Man can't be looking at them like, oh, you're only a Sunday league team. No, because they've got eyes on them. So the reason why they're getting this money is because they got eyes on them. When they can put out a game on YouTube and get over 100,000 eyes on it, that's the reason why Puma are paying them money. That's the reason why they've got these sponsors. And it's the same as these YouTubers, bro. It's a different sport. If you look at it like Sunday league, it's Sunday league, bro.
You're watching Sunday league boxing.
You're watching Sunday league boxing, but they got more subscribers than you, so they're getting more money. As a pro fighter, you shouldn't be going up to a Sunday league boxer saying, "Oh, fight me." Like, bro, have some fucking pride, bro. What's wrong with you?
SE Dons might not make the money of other teams bigger than them, but SE Dons have more eyes on them than other teams bigger than them.
But they make way more money than teams in their league. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. But like, even certain teams that might be in non-league or like Conference League South or something like that, if SE Dons post a clip or like a highlight reel, so that will go viral. That Hampton and Richmond clip or that Harrogate clip is not going viral like that. They're not going to get the social media eyes. So you might get to a point where a team like a SE Dons or a hashtag generate more revenue. Maybe hashtag's a better example. Generate more revenue. Than some of the teams that are actually like, well, hashtag's almost a professional team at this point. But do you know what I'm saying? Like, hashtag is generating more revenue and could make a claim for being a bigger club, a more commercial club than clubs that are bigger than them and have, you know what I'm saying, fans and have more.
Bro, even with SE Dons, when they looked at professional football clubs across all pyramids, or all platforms, like their social media platform is right up there. Same with hashtag.
Yeah,
like, bro, they got bigger followers. All these teams like Plymouth Argyle and that, you think they got more followers than SE Dons, bro?
You know, it's funny that you said Plymouth because the team that I was going to use as an example was Plymouth as well. But I'm like, Rants, you know more than anyone because you've actually had a futsal team, and you have a big social media following. You know the benefit that a professional team will have from you endorsing them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you put your brand behind them, you know the benefit that they will get. And at the end of the day, you also got to look at ambitions. Jake Paul's ambition is to reach as much people as possible. He's to make as much money as possible. I'm not saying that's not the ambition of a Beterbiev or a Bivol, but when they start boxing, their ambition is to win a world title. So you can't hold me to the same standard, bro. When
Fact.
Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson go in the gym, they don't go in the gym with the ambition to be famous. They go in the
Yep.
ambition to be the best boxer.
Yeah,
So
100%.
because I focus my energy on this, that's why you're getting X result. That's why you're not gonna see Jake Paul out here doing no Ali shuffle or nothing because he doesn't have the skill to do it. But that's not
Yeah.
his ambition. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You got two different people with two completely different ambitions, and sometimes they may overtwine in the case of like a Ryan Garcia or a Tank, but that's very very rare, bro. Very
Yo,
rare.
Anthony Joshua, yeah, who is the perfect example of someone that was marketed well in social media and won
Right.
world titles, blood. He had the
Right.
social media thing on lock, bro. From before he was a professional fighter, there was clips of this bro training on sand and all this other shit, bro. Them man packaged the whole thing. They made sure the social media thing was correct, bro. Other fighters should have been looking at that and saying, yo, like, I need to embrace this social media thing, bro. But instead, man think that they're too big for it, and then they're complaining about their money, bro. Like bro, as a whole, yeah, only elite boxers leave the sport with enough money to retire, bro. Like
100%.
most boxers have another job, bro. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like most boxers don't make the money I make. You know them ones there.
The
Sitting on my
percentage,
ass at
bro.
home.
The percentage is very close to maybe over 90% of boxers retire broke. Most
There you
like
go.
if you look at it from like journeymen and fighters who've just been done dirty within the sport. As you said, when you say the
Even
elite,
like a
bro,
good
it's
quality
very,
journeyman.
very elite, bro.
Bro,
Even like a good quality journeyman who's conducted his career the right way is probably going to retire with more cash in his back pocket than someone who's tried to go for the big prizes and failed.
yeah,
Because
they
you
are the
can go
best
from being,
coaches.
you know what I mean?
They're
'Cause
paying the biggest.
a journeyman might be a 5 or 6 consistently for 15 years, but that guy that goes for the big title, look at Haney. Haney's made big money. Don't get me wrong, but look at his downfall since the loss in terms of how the fans have turned against him. Do you know what I'm saying? If he hadn't had that kind of big money payday, do you know what I'm saying? He could be on a downward spiral.
You know, but
that journeyman would
I
still
remember,
be there.
yeah, I went Philly and I went in the gym, bro. And I walked into the gym and there was a guy just like literally mopping the floor and he was holding the mitts and stuff. Turn around, I'm like, bro, did you not fight a Toro guy? He's like, yeah, bro, I fought. I'm like, bro, this is mad, fam. You're literally in the gym.
That's what we spoke. That's what we spoke about on Saturday, though. When me and you, Shane, did the stream, we spoke about the culture of boxing and how the culture of boxing in the UK is fried compared to the culture of the boxing in the US. Do you know what I'm saying? And how we build our fighters and that kind of thing, because that's how it's always supposed to be. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Julian France is a bouncer, bro. That man was a bouncer, bro.
Bro, someone put a comment. I think his name is Dan Mauricio. He put a comment earlier saying Rocky's got a statue. Most boxers would never had that. That's
Facts.
facts, bro.
That's a fact, bro.
That's mad.
No, but you have to keep it real, though. Both Joe Fraser and Rocky are from Philly, and Joe Fraser ain't got no statue, bro. It's just that real, bro. It's that real, bro.
100%. That could be for other reasons, but you know what I'm saying, you know what it is already, blood. You know what I mean? But one thing I will say, I'll give Jake Paul credit for this. I said it on my stream, but I want to say it in front of Rants' audience as well, because he's got a bigger audience than us. But I much prefer the way Jake Paul conducts himself with regards to the cards he puts on. What KSI has tried to do is he's tried to build misfits, and that's cool. But what Jake Paul does, I have more respect for, because he puts on actual good cards. Or competitive cards. I didn't really like the Serrano fight. We can talk about that. The Barrios Ramos fight was a really good fight. And then suddenly you've got Barrios and Ramos with an opportunity to fight in front of 60 million people. I don't think it was 60 million. I think they said it was 60 million people when Jake Paul and Tyson were fighting. It was about 45 million for Serrano and Taylor. Serrano is probably not going to fight in front of 45 million for the rest of her career combined.
No way.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, but he does that. He puts these, he mixes on his cards the influencer crossover exhibition stuff with genuine. That is good for that part. I say was good for the sport.
I mean, his brother done that as well.
Of the 60 million people that he bought to watch that fight, there's a potential that some of them, if he's got better quality fights, so like I say, the Katie Taylor fight, I'm not a fan of her style, but even if 10-15% of those eyes glue to a fighter or glue to something and get a little bit more interested, that's 6 to 9 million more people that could potentially, do you know what I'm saying, stick to the sport if there's, depending on the undercard. So I quite like that versus KSI doing more of like a match. And again, it's a cultural thing, because you look at Matchroom, PBC is always criticised, they don't put on enough fights, do you know what I'm saying? But they put kind of they're slower, but their cards are more stacked. They're slow but better cards. Whereas Eddie will put on cards every week. Every week,
Yeah,
there's boxing. Even if
Misfits
it's
got a show
living.
most months.
Yeah,
Literally.
yeah, and it's too much. It has to every now and again they have to reach outside of their pool to bring eyes in, but they've got their own kind of stable.
But
It's
I think
almost
that they're
becoming
trying to build
UFC.
something different, though. You know,
Yeah,
the
it is
ones.
different. It is
I think their thing is they're trying to. It's more of an entertainment thing, and they want to have like a steady flow of fights and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas, Jake Paul's thing is more. It looks more like more professional, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. So that's what I wanted to give him credit for, because he is genuinely adding to the sport. What Misfits is doing is adding to themselves and respecting them from a business perspective, and KSI making.
Oh yeah,
the rest
it's
of
a
it. But
separate
Jake
thing.
Paul genuinely is contributing to the sport in his way.
100.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll definitely say Jake Paul's contributing to the sport, because what people don't even understand is when he calls out people like Beterbiev or Ryan Garcia or whoever, it also brings those people eyes to those people. Now we know we ain't gonna fight them people, but it doesn't make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like I genuinely think, and this is me being honest, the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight was an idiot fight before the fight even started. But there was people living, I swear, as God is a witness, but there's people who genuinely thought Mike Tyson was gonna come out here and knock my man out. Like when I was saying,
Crackheads.
literally, bro, I'm like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? I'm like, bro, this guy's 60, bro, like 60 years old. Me and Nick were having banter in it. We were talking about, is there any 60-year-olds that we can fight right now?
No, that's not how it started. That's not how it started. Bruv,
I'll be real, yeah. I don't,
Shane
bruv,
said
no
he could
60.
smoke-
I'm not scared of no
Nah.
60-year-old man. I
know,
don't care
bro.
who they are.
I don't know, bro.
I don't care who they are. I don't care.
We had a whole debate about this.
I
There's
ain't
certain
scared of
man
no
that keeps him
60-year-old
straight.
man, bro.
Bro, Chris Eubank Senior right now is coming up to 60. He's piecing up. He's piecing up. And maybe not
bro.
you.
Listen, senior, bro, senior. Is senior 60?
Yeah.
He's the same age as he's 58. Same age as Mike Tyson.
Brother, listen, I'm telling you, yeah, all this like stuff, bro. Them man, they got no engine, bro. I'll be real. It's one of them ones. Them man, they got no engine. It doesn't matter, bro. Like in a fight, the guy that gets tired first loses. This is life, unfortunately. You know them ones. It don't matter how good you are. It don't matter how good you are for 30 seconds. It doesn't matter.
Unless he can knock you, not necessarily you.
Unless he can knock you out, but brother, listen, them man were wearing 14-ounce pillows, blood. Like, and the bread's 60. 14 ounces, bro. Listen, a fully fresh brother, it's hard to knock a man out in 14 ounces. I don't think man understand, how big those gloves are, innit? Like, even when you're sparring in 16s, bro, brother, it's hard to knock someone out, bro. Like, you can hurt
gloves, blood.
You can hurt someone, but to knock someone out like night sleep, not in those. Like, do you know what I mean? You have to be real. Like, it's very rarely gonna happen. It's all about conditioning in situations like that.
Facts.
And if there's a 60-year-old man that's got a better engine than me, then I'm out of shape.
Yeah,
it's not meant to happen.
100%. But yeah, no, like genuinely, and you gotta bear in mind, Jake Paul's been fighting, and I said this and I emphasize this point. Jake Paul's been fighting for the last 3 years, and whilst he may be fighting,
and he's been active, bro. 4 fights in the last 18 months or something like that.
Trust me, and he's been having proper camps. Like people actually forget this guy's in camp. Like the camps are sometimes harder than the fights, bro. Like he's in camp with pros. He's not in camp with like YouTubers, bro. He's in camp with pros. So there's no way Mike Tyson was gonna do anything, bro. Anything. What do you think about? What do you man think about the Katie Taylor fight?
Oh, bro, like
it's a Katie Taylor fight. All Katie Taylor fights are the same, bro.
She's a horrible fighter to watch. I don't know. There's something about Katie Taylor watching her is horrible, man. Like, do you know what I mean? It just gives me Amir Khan vibes. It's just like bare flurries, but with no pop. Like, I'm just watching the thing, and it's just there was nothing. I don't know how she won that fight. Like, I'll be real. When I was watching it, Serrano was piecing her up at the beginning. And she kept leading with her head on this rhino thing, and then she busts her eye, and then, bro, like, you know what it is, I usually bias towards back foot fighters, innit? Usually. But she wasn't landing. I don't think the work that she was doing was clean enough.
Who's Serrano?
Yeah, no, Taylor. I don't think the work that she was doing was clean enough.
You say you lean towards... You say you lean towards back foot fighters, but that's
usually
back foot fighters who are defensive. Katie Taylor was getting hit, bro.
But that's like, what I'm trying to say,
bro. Like, bro, her only defensive mechanism was headbutting. Literally,
Yes.
she had no.
She
That
got
was literally
up,
her
bro.
only defensive mechanism, bro.
She was
Like
awful.
every fight, I would feel sorry for Katie Taylor's man if she has one, bro. Because bro, every
Face
fight she
always
comes up looking
chew
like
up.
mince, man, mince meat, bro. Her face is
Yeah.
mash up every fight, bro. Even against people that should be a walkover. Like I remember
Yeah.
Katie Taylor had a fight which was supposed to be just a tick over. I'm like, bro, her face is still mash up. I'm like, bro, it is so mad. And then people have the decency to, or the nerve to say that she's the best woman fighter of all time. I'm like, come off it, bro. Come
No
off
one
it.
says
Bro.
that. That's not. No one says that. That's not from this little island that we live on. Blood. No,
Yeah,
no
bro.
one outside of this
Listen, bro.
island
I'll
says
be
that.
real. Like, you know what it is, and the reason why I said that is because I can appreciate somebody, yeah, boxing well on the back foot, because I don't agree with giving points for pressure, yeah, but not giving points for defense. You know what I mean? Because if you're walking me down and I'm making you miss, like, you're not winning the round. Because I'm letting you do that. Do you know what I'm saying? So to me, in my head, it don't make sense, innit? Like when I was watching her on the back foot, she was on the back foot, but she was getting pieced up. And then when she was throwing flurries, yeah, a lot of them weren't even landing clean. A lot of them were grazed. She might throw 5 punches and one lands clean, 2 of them are grazed, 2 of them are wide. And they were giving her rounds for that. And I don't know how.
I think the Amir Khan comparison is a slight disrespect to Amir Khan, bro.
I think so as well.
No, I just mean the fast hands, bro.
I see what you mean. Katie Taylor more moves like a flipping Billum Smith, bro. This girl, every Billum Smith fight, Billum Smith fought on the same day as well. Every fight, this guy.
Bro, he looks like he got hit with a steel chair every time he fights. Like,
every time,
head bust.
every time, bro. Every single time.
Like, the thing with Khan, yeah, he had good fundamentals in it. Like both his hands are not really both out at the same time. Katie Taylor has both hands
she
out
fights
there.
like,
she just fights. All her hands are out there. Like it's like she fights more like a Joe Kawasaki than an Amir Khan. But again, bro, it's just bare activity, bro. Bare rabbit punches and activity. But she's just horrible. And I think that I do agree that Katie Taylor won. I had her winning that fight on the
even
cards,
with the point deducted.
Yeah, just about, because I think there's too many. I think Serrano goes home, and I think she's pissed that the fight was there for her to win, and she didn't go and take it. There were a lot of moments. There were a lot of moments where she could have been a little bit more active.
I think Serrano was robbed, bro. I think
Serrano she stiffened. Her legs stiffened. Was it the third round when she held the shot?
Round.
Yeah.
She was walking like penguin, Brad, when she got hit.
Let me tell you why I think Serrano
gave away too many rounds.
Because Katie Taylor should have been deducted at least 3 points in that fight, bro. That girl was headbutting from round 1, bro. This girl is like, when she got hurt and she got rocked, like Rants said, bro, from that point onwards, she just started headbutting. Like literally from that point onwards, bro. And this is the issue with 2-minute rounds, yeah. In the last fight between Serrano and Katie Taylor, Serrano had Katie Taylor out on her feet, bro. She was out on her feet, but she had 30 seconds left. If it was 3 minutes, she would have been done. It's the same thing in that last fight, bro. Her legs were stiff, bro, like literally fully stiff. And the bell rang and she got saved, bro. I think, bro, if they fought 5 times, the fight's gonna look the exact same way every single time, because Katie Taylor is gonna do the same thing every single time, because she knows Serrano can't fight on a break. So as soon as she gets close enough and he ties up, that's all she needs to do, because Serrano can't fight dirty. She has no dirty game at all. But you cannot give me a 2-minute highlight reel of Katie Taylor's punches. You can't, because everything is just mess. It's just messy.
She weren't throwing nothing. And the thing is, all the eye-catching shots came from Serrano. Serrano was landing the heavy shots. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'd agree. But that's why I feel like Serrano lost, because if he did win the more eye-catching shots and the heavier shots, but there's just a few rounds which just I was looking at it and I was like, I would like Serrano to get that round, but I know the judges are giving that to Katie Taylor because she just landed more punches, more half-hearted, glancing rabbit punches. We can say the punches are low quality. We can say that, but I know judges, and the judges are going to give it that way. When I would rather she didn't give it that way. So that's what it was. And then once that cut come up, which come from a headbutt as well, obviously Serrano is very, very just overcautious after that. She's very, very cautious about the cut. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? It was a nasty cut.
I would bust, man. But the way I'm looking at it is, the way I'm looking at this fight is when we watched Bivol Beterbiev, Bivol was fighting. He took center for the first 3 rounds. And then even when he was fighting on the back foot, he was still landing the eye-catching shots. I can't say that for Taylor. And then on top of that as well, yeah, when I look at the fight, yeah, like I just can't see. I can't see what she did, bro. And the fact that she got outlanded by over 107 punches, yeah, in the fight, you didn't win that, bro. Because even if I divide, yeah, that 107 punches, yeah, into 10 rounds, blood, that's still 10 punches a round. Like, brother.
And a point deduction.
And a point deduction. That's a lot, blood. You know what I mean? Because even with Bivol Beterbiev, yeah, like, there was within 10 punches of each other throughout the whole fight. 100 punches is mad. That's landed, not thrown.
Facts.
Landed.
No, but I said this many times. I don't know how to judge women's boxing, bro. Because I've watched women's boxing bare times, and I thought someone's won, and they've given it to the other person white, and I'm thinking, rotted. What's going on here? Like, I must not know how to judge women's boxing. I remember I watched the Pursoon versus Katie Taylor fight, the first one, and I thought, bro, I genuinely don't know how to score boxing then, because I genuinely thought Katie Taylor lost that fight comfortably.
Women's boxing is even more corrupt than men's boxing, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Because there's less cash cows. Because there's less cash.
Facts. So Katie Taylor's like they're Conor McGregor, innit? They're just gonna keep.
Soon don't make man no money, bro. There's not a big boxing world in Belgium, wherever the bumper house she's from. So that's
Belgium.
Do you know what I'm saying? Who's flying to Belgium? Do you know what I mean?
Nah, bro, you ain't lying. So, you know,
100%.
You're not lying. And I see the thing that this segues perfectly because I see Natasha Jonas talking about like she's fit enough to fight 3-minute rounds and that. Brother, I'll be real, yeah. The GOAT of women boxing, yeah, has 3 knockouts. I'm not trying to see her fight 3-minute rounds. You know them ones there. I'll be real because, fam, if you can't knock a bitch out in 2-minute rounds when you're fresh, if you're fighting 3-minute rounds, you're gonna be hugging for the extra minute, bro. And then you've got less recovery time. Because what people don't realize with a 3-minute round, it's not the length of the round, it's how much more you exert and how much less you recover in the break, blood. By 3 rounds in, they're gassed. I don't care, bro.
But
the
do
difference
you think
between 2 minutes and 3 minutes is
see,
crazy.
If they gas out, as dangerous as this is, do we see? I've said this. Me and Shen has.
Do we see more knockouts?
Do we see more knockouts?
I just don't think they carry the power.
It depends on the woman because again, a lot.
Look at the size of Clarissa, blood, and she can't punch. It doesn't make sense.
No, but you know what? Yeah, a lot of women and Rants, you'll be able to see it as well. And I said this to Nick as well. 99% of women care about recoil. So they throw, and then by the time the punch lands, they're bringing back. They're just doing better with that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, the only person who I actually see finish her shots is Savannah Marshall. That's the only person who I actually see.
Yeah, she proper throw her whole body in the shot,
and that's why she got the more knockouts. Like as much as I don't really like her fighting style because she's a face first fighter, but she actually tries to finish her shots. Do you know what I'm saying? Like. That's the only person.
Yeah, she fights like Mandem, bro. She fights like she's in the pub.
Trust me, like, she literally tries to finish. And I feel like because a lot of girls know that they're not going to get knockouts, they focus more on volume. When you focus more on volume, you can't sit down on shots. And that's what, you know, you have, it's like half a dozen of one and 6 of the other. It's like you're never going to get the right balance. I don't think women should fight 3-minute rounds either. But what I do think should happen is with women fighting 10 rounds, you can't have 10 rounds 2 minutes. That means you're fighting for 20 minutes. Really and truly, that's half of the time of the fight is rest, bro. 1 minute rest and 2 minute fighting like that. You're never gonna get stoppages. You're never gonna get any excitement. For me, either you do 3 minutes of, let's say 3 minutes of 8 or 12 of 2. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the balance has to be slightly different because
you have to be fighting for longer than you're resting.
Trust me, like you're never gonna get stoppages like that, bro. Even if I'm out of shape and I fight Floyd, bro, I'll just run for a minute of that run, and I know that I just have to survive the last minute because I'm gonna get another minute rest. Obviously, eventually I'll get stopped, but it's so much easier for me to survive 2 minutes, bro.
Oh, facts. Oh, 100% facts. And this is what it is. So it'd be interesting. Yeah, Caroline can punch though, to be fair. Caroline Dubois. She can box and she can punch, bro. She's technically better than her brother to watch.
Trust me. And she actually got defense as well. She's one of the few woman fighters I actually see leave clean. Like she does, you never see her with
Yeah,
bare
but
swelling
she
and
been
cuts.
calling out Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor don't want it, and I know why, because she's young and hungry, and Caroline will piece her up. Obviously, there's a size
Okay.
difference, but Caroline wants to fight, and I understand why Katie Taylor's not taking it.
I want to see Caroline Dubois versus Alicia Baumgardner still. It's a fight I wanna see.
That'd be a good fight, bro. That'd be a good
Trust.
fight, bro. Ain't Alicia too small though?
Yeah, but bro, the way they're doing women's boxing, bro. You got Clarissa Shields just fought at heavyweight and she was the super welterweight champion. Bro, she went up 7 weight classes.
Yeah,
That's
but she can
ridiculous.
do that anyway, blood, because she just eating gumbo and that. You know them ones there. Like she never went in no fitter, blood. She just went in with the antibody. You know them ones. Just
Bro,
no
I
camp.
see, I see Clarissa Shields in Vegas, yeah. Bro, this woman's hips, bro, is mad. It's like a
She
roundabout, bro.
big,
Massive, bro. Massive, bro.
Her
I'm like,
and that,
yo.
what's her name? The Vern or something.
Yeah.
They're just
You
big
got
blood.
her wig got dash off in a fight, innit?
She proper on.
They're just massive, bro. Like they're just big, like. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they don't look athletic, bro. So
Them gal have a casket that looks like a flipping cello case, blood. I'm telling you, bro. Real talk. Them gal are built like bass guitars, bro. Mad, bro.
that's what I'm saying. But Baumgardner's short. She like tiny, and Caroline's quite
she's
tall,
mad
bro.
short. She's mad short.
Yeah, I think the size difference is a bit mad, and Caroline can crack. So I don't know if she's gonna want that fight. But it's like Nick said, there's not many cash cows in the sport. So this is why people are up, down, jumping for fights. And like the other day, I was happy that Maya beat up.
Oh yeah, that was lovely, bro. That was lovely.
Can't stand her, bro. Like, what's her name? Sandy, innit?
Yeah, Sandy Ryan.
She jarring, bro. So I was happy that she got punched up. You know them, but like, there's not a lot in women's boxing, unfortunately, bruv. But what was I gonna say? But man spoke about my man already, man like Billum Smith, bro. Hey, he got weighed his face, bro. Like, fam, them man there, bro. Them man there, face defense and that is crazy.
But if
That
you
was
look at the
actually
fight,
man,
bro,
you thought he was gonna win that fight as well. That like I remember watching the fight and like I was talking to some guys who were Billum Smith fans in it. They were like, "Oh yeah, he's just gonna use his size versus Zerdo." I'm like, "Bro, have you not seen Zerdo? Like, bro, what are you mad?" And it made me think, yeah. When I watched that fight, I'm like, "Bro, Bivol is amazing, bro. Bivol absolutely schooled Zerdo for 12 rounds,
and he gave away, like height, weight, everything like that, and he punched him up, bro. Zerdo didn't land nothing in the fight, bro.
Nothing. And then Zerdo went out there and battered Billum Smith. And I'm like, bro, this is just shows you the levels in boxing, bro. It just shows you the levels in boxing.
I've never in my life seen Billum Smith look good in a boxing match.
Nah, he's awful, bro. Like,
I've never seen him look good. Like nothing. Like you said,
Nick's on camera saying Okoli versus Billum Smith was the worst title fight he's ever seen.
It was, bro. Like
world title fight. That is the
hey, bro, I can't lie, yeah.
But
Okoli was getting robbed though, blood. You know there was there, like even though
he was robbing himself.
Even though he's awful, blood, the IC3 tax was kicking in, blood.
Bro, my man was clinching every 5 minutes, every 5 seconds. This guy was.
It was an awful fight, but brother, the referee
man was falling over his own punches, bro.
Nah, bro, I understand that, bro. Okoli is one of the worst fighters I've ever seen here, but the referee decided he wanted Billum Smith to win the fight before the fight. It was bait.
Maybe.
Like, it was
but
big.
You know
that was always known, bro. It was in his hometown, like all of that. But that don't matter. Like
Okoli,
it's
the boy.
Bro, no, Shane, think about this. Okoli was the you could not watch the Chris Billum Smith Okoli fight and ever in your life think that the IC3 brother was the world champion at that time. Never. What world champion goes and fights like that? You can't name me another world champion that goes. And
you know the worst thing is, bro. Billum Smith can't crack. That's the worst thing. Billum Smith's got knockouts, bro. I'm like, why are you clinching? And this guy can't crack, bro.
But that means Okoli's got no chin. Okoli's got no chin because he like one thing about Amir Khan. Yeah, Amir Khan's got no chin. But stupidly, of Amir, he's not scared to get hit. He's gonna go and do his game plan. If he gets hit, he gets hit. Whereas Okoli is so dedicated to not getting hit, he basically is not having a fight. Okoli's not having a fight. He's saying, stand there and let me hit you. And if you don't let me hit you, then I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting.
Yeah.
Him.
No, but I
I'm
hear that.
gonna
But
say
all he's
I'm gonna
doing,
say
yeah, whether we like it or not, yeah, he's using his dimensions, bro. And that's exactly what Fury does. He uses his dimensions because they got long arms and they're awkward and they lean on you, they hug you on the inside. Fury's the master right on the inside, and then he
Fury
frames
does a
with
lot
his forearm and starts cracking you on the way out, bro. But then he's hugging and leaning on man. Okoli does the same thing, just with less grace.
On the way out. Okoli didn't even crack him on the way out, bro. He fell on the floor. Do you know what I mean? It looked like a Talisa video, bro. It looked like that Talisa video from back in the day, bro.
Bro, listen,
no, bro.
Okoli thinks he's doing what Tyson Fury's doing. Like, he thinks he is in his head.
He got the exact same coach as him, didn't he? He went and got Javon Sugar Hill as well, bro. So
yeah, he thinks that he's doing what Fury's doing because they've got similar dimensions, but he ain't got the IQ and the footwork to do it. But he thinks he's doing the clever inside lean on the man.
Bro. It's mainly the footwork, bro. You just generally don't have the footwork to do it, bro.
Man needs to use them dimensions to be a painter decorator or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? He can't use the dimensions in a boxing ring. I mean, less of it into the Spider-Verse and the dimensions, bro.
Nah, he's just gone up to heavyweight now, though. Do you know what I mean? And I'm thinking, what's he gone up there?
What for?
It's like you weren't knocking out man at your weight.
Literally, like, bro.
Man at heavyweight that don't normally knock man out will knock him out.
But this is the thing why it's worse, because you're gonna try and use your size and weight against guys that have no weight limit. They bro, what are you gonna do? Like you have to then only fight guys like Joseph Parker and like small
heavyweights. Like even Ruiz would piece him up.
Of course,
Ruiz will knock out Okoli, 100%. AJ will probably use him for his comeback fight, man, a tune-up fight and that. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
Last him away.
Bro, I want to see a Cody versus Wardley, bro. That's what I want to see, bro. I want to see a Cody versus Wardley, bro. Because I want to see Wardley get some, bro. Wardley
get some bigger names,
bro. Yeah, bro. I want to get some bigger names, bro.
Wardley's gonna give him a concussive KO.
We're gonna see a Cody of a dent in his head. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. He's gonna be walking around looking like a Looney Tunes character, blood.
What are you saying? Cody's gonna go back to McDonald's, fam?
Bro, you know, like flipping Tom and Jerry or something, bro. Just Woody will punch him out of his outline, blood. There'll just be an outline of him, bro. I'm saying, real talk.
No, it's crazy, man. Like,
like a pineapple, blood.
Nah, but you know what I mean. But that division's crazy. Like the way Bill and Smith got beat up, it was so one-sided. It was nasty work, bro. Like the scorecard was all wide, and I don't even rate Ramirez like that.
Yeah,
I don't rate him like that. Like he's just big, like. Do you know what I'm saying?
But it's mad how Zerdo made like super middleweight, bro. How did this guy make super middleweight?
He's big and rubbish. He reminds me of Benavidez. I hate Benavidez, bro. I think he's just big and rubbish.
They're not rubbish.
He's rubbish, bruv. What does he do well other than survive, blood, and then hit people late on in fights, blood? He just takes bare licks.
You could say he's overrated, but he's not.
No, Benavidez is. I was literally saying this the other day.
What skills does he have?
Literally, he's got quick hands. That's it. He's got quick hands.
That's it, bro. It's like he absorbs all the punishment, and he loads up and then he releases it later in the fight.
Homer Simpson thing, innit?
Like every fight I watch him fight, he gets pieced up, gives away half the fight and then knocks man out at the end.
I was seeing him. I saw him against Andrade, and Andrade's small, innit? And Andrade was hitting him with so much shots. I'm like, bro, it's just because this guy's small why he could because this guy literally has no defense. And I remember they were saying, Benavidez is going to fight the winner of Bivol versus Beterbiev. And I was like, he has to hope Bivol wins. Because, bro, you can't just stand there against Beterbiev. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I think, like, Bivol's a more technical fighter than Beterbiev, your style won't work for Beterbiev.
Yeah, Beterbiev can crack.
Stand there. He'll just run you up. Like, he will run you over. And Benavidez is fighting in February in Vegas, though, against David Morrell. But he's lucky still because David Morrell's still green. He's still young.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm not a fan of Benavidez. Big up my man for the super chat. What do you, man, think of Tank? Did you see what Timothy Bradley said about Tank?
Yeah. Mad.
He's onto him.
He's just basically getting onto him, bro. He's just basically. He was, for me, Timothy Bradley's always been a hater of Tank because he's loved Shakur, innit? He loves Shakur Stevenson, so he's never gonna have anything positive to say about Tank. But here's the thing, Timothy Bradley has this issue with any independent fighter, bro. Like he is the definition of the house slave. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say the same thing, but also he don't like anyone that's a bit urban. I hate that term, but anyone that's a bit road. Timothy Bradley don't like them, bro. He wants
Yeah,
all the black
facts.
fighters to be dressed like flipping Brother Mozone from The Wire, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? He wants everyone to have bow ties and waistcoats and that, blood. That's Tim Bradley, blood.
Yeah,
Trust me,
Tim Bradley's bought and paid for by the networks, innit? You can tell.
Trust me, bro. I see Tim Bradley. He looks like Samuel Jackson in Django. You know when you see man in the horse, he was like,
Yeah, Steven. Man like Steven, blood.
literally,
100%.
bro.
100%.
Bro, but I'm not gonna lie though. With Tank, yeah, Tank's kind of called a lot of this stuff on himself though. Like he's called a lot of this stuff on himself because as much as I like Tank as a fighter in the ring, because of the fact that he's literally just cherry picking his opponents right now, and he's claiming, "Oh, I'm independent. I've left Floyd Mayweather. I can do what I want." But then you're picking these opponents. It's like, bro, come off it, bro. Like literally. His argument was, "Oh, Shakur Stevenson's on the other side of the street, bro. You're supposed to be independent right now. There's not supposed to be another side of the street, bro. You're supposed to be able to do business with everyone."
And also, Shakur is no longer with my
Top
man
Rank.
now. Anyway,
Yeah,
he's no
facts.
longer with Top Rank. So the fight's easier to make now if you wanted to make it. The truth is, yeah, Shakur beats him. I know this. He knows this, and it's okay. You know the ones there, like, bro. I'll be real, like Shakur, yeah, for me, skill wise. Bro, he's on. He's just on.
Wait. Do you say Shakur beats Tank?
Yeah,
I'm not so sure about that.
He beats Tank. He does beat Tank. He does beat Tank.
You're right. He beats him on the
beats
cards up until round 9 when Tank knocks him out.
No, Tank don't catch Shakur, bro.
100%.
Tank don't catch Shakur. I'm telling you, he doesn't.
You know what we call Shakur on our show, blood? You know what we call Shakur? Like, he's the black Sonny Edwards, blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
But bro.
Exactly.
Bro, let me tell you something that Sonny Edwards is a cool brother. One thing you don't have that Shakur's got. You see Shakur's lead hand control, yeah? It's different, blood. And he's got the height and the lead, bruv. He'll control wherever Tank thinks he's going. No, you're staying at the end of this, bro. That's one thing. Sonny drops his hands and does all that split shit.
I agree with you. But
the lead hand control. You see the way Ryo dealt with Pitbull? That's exactly how, yeah. Shakur's dealing with Tank.
The one thing that I have an issue with Shakur versus Tank, and my brother's with you on that one, Rants. My brother thinks Shakur schools Tank, but I always tell you, the issue with Shakur is Shakur doesn't have a high enough punch output. So Tank can win rounds even though I think there's no way he wins on points, but I think Tank will win rounds just off low activity. And because of that, Shakur's gonna have to have a higher punch output because Tank isn't reckless when he comes forward.
I don't think so because Tank is always behind early in his fights. And the thing is, Shakur doesn't need a high output to outwork Tank because Tank don't throw, blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
But I don't think Tank's gonna fight the way he fights against like Ryan and Rowley, for example. I don't think he will fight like that against Tank.
No, but even the way he fought against Martin as well, bro. Like you watch the fight, it's like he's notoriously low volume fighter. That's just his style. Like that's not exactly. But the thing is, yeah, you don't want to be chasing a knockout, bro. Like even was it the Gamboa fight?
Yeah.
You don't want to be chasing a knockout, and with Shakur
fight as well. And the Barrios fight.
With Shakur, you will be chasing the knockout because Shakur is gonna do what Floyd used to do. Floyd used to steal rounds. He used to see that 1 minute on the clock, steal that shit, and then he's off. Yeah, and that's what Shakur will do, bro. He'll steal those rounds, and before you know it, you're 4 rounds down, and it's like, yo, I gotta kill this brother.
And the rounds is irrelevant because Tank's always looking for the knockout anyway. But Tank puts his opponents to sleep. Shakur puts the crowd to sleep.
Yeah, but having to get the knockout is not a position you need to be in too often, bro.
I understand that, but Shakur, we've seen Shakur look not great against fighters that are nowhere near Tank's level of fight. We've seen him not look great.
No, but here's the thing, though. What I will disagree with you is though. The best Shakur performances I've ever seen is when it's against guys who are actually great fighters. Like when he was going into that Herring fight, that was a genuine 50-50. Like I remember Herring knocked out flipping Carl Frampton in like 3 rounds. Everyone thought this was a tough fight for Shakur. Shakur absolutely cooked him, bro. Like
man say Shakur can't bang. Did you see Herring's face after the fight?
Literally, bro. And people are talking about this Zepeda versus Shakur, bro. Watch what Shakur does to him.
Shakur's gonna beat him so bad, man are gonna say this guy this guy, they're gonna say that fucking Tevin Farmer knocked all the
It's
sauce out of man.
I'm using your platform right now. Anyone who thinks Zepeda wins that fight, I got money for you. Bet me. I'll bet you any money. I'm so
Zepeda is
confident.
going to get the brakes beat off him, bro. That it's gonna be crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be so one-sided. It's gonna be nuts.
And Oscar De La Hoya was like, "Oh, we got the Zepeda fight for Shakur." I'm like, "Bro, you really don't want that fight, bro. He's got an his record, but he's gonna have a 1 on his record after that, bro. Trust me." But in terms of like the Tank versus Shakur fight, I don't ever talk about fights with Tank because Tank don't want these fights. Tank wants to be a fast fight. I say this to Tank fights all the Tank fans all the time. You have more confidence in Tank than Tank has in Tank. Because Tank don't have the confidence to take these fights, bro. Tank has never, ever, ever in his entire career chased a legacy fight. There's not one. This guy's had 27 fights, not one legacy fight. Bro, who chooses to fight Frank Martin? And you can choose the entire division and you choose Frank Martin and then you fight, what's it called? Lamont Roach. He's a career 130 pounder, bro. Like, Alicia Shakur, like, he moved to 135 pounds to chase Tank and Devin.
And I think he moved too early because
I think so as well.
He didn't need to move.
Trust me.
Yeah, man. Like Tank's a weird one because it's like I kind of get it to a certain point because it's like Tank came from nothing, innit? Man's from Baltimore, and he understands that people just want to see knockouts in boxing, bro. Like, look at Mike Tyson as well. He knocked out bare Dorman, yeah, and bare people gassed it, bro. He knocked out bare no ones. The facts are, yeah, in boxing, if you can knock man out, you can put bums on seats.
Facts.
So Tank knows that no matter who he's fighting, people are going to watch because they're here to see blood. And yeah, they know they're getting it with him. Same with Deontay Wilder, bro. Deontay Wilder knocked out like 40 man, yeah, that are no ones.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So he's doing what Wilder did. He's knocking out bare nobodies and he's getting paid a lot more than Wilder was getting paid. So I can't really hate on the fact he's doing it because I understand why. If someone's saying, yo, I can give you 1 million low risk fights, yeah, and you can make X amount, or you can take a much bigger risk, yeah, and you're not getting paid that much more, bro. Man, I'm gonna stay in the low risk section, bro.
Yeah, but the reason why, yeah, it's difficult because people then hold Tank to the standard of pound for pound. Like,
yeah, but they shouldn't. But this is not a Tank problem. This is
a fan's problem.
The fans' problems. The fans should say, yo, if you don't fight no one, you're not pound for pound. That's what they should say, bro. Right. But they're not saying that. They're saying, yeah, but look at his knockout percentage. Come on, bro. Who's he knocking out, bro? Yeah. Like Wilder was knocking out bare bin men, bro.
Trust me.
His resume sucks.
If that's the case, then we immediately have to put people that have better knockout records plus belts over him. So you're looking at Inoue straight away. You're looking at Beterbiev straight away. You're looking at those types of fighters because they have knockout percentages.
I mean, I don't think Tank's in my top 10. Like, Tank is genuinely not in my top 10 pound for pound list. Like, he's genuinely
can't be. He can't be because what's his most notable win?
Ryan.
Probably people in terms of like fame, it will be Ryan. But in terms of actual
and no one don't rate Ryan like that.
In terms of actual legacy, I'd probably say Leo Santa Cruz because he was a multiple weight world champion, but he was way smaller than Tank. So
yeah.
So I don't know.
This is what I'm saying.
The Gamboa fight. I mean, Gamboa was.
The Gamboa was like 60, bro. You the same age as Tyson, fam.
Yeah. Gamboa was on his way out after being KO'd by Bagaman. Yeah,
like, he was. Gamboa was supposed to be the guy, but never really hit.
Crawford scrambled man's brain. That knockout was crazy, you know, like that. So, it's one of and them late knockouts are always the worst because you know man's genuinely fatigued, and when man get hit, man's faculties are all over the gaff. So, to me, it's one of them ones. Man, are saying Pitbull's the most notable, but the way that Ryo dealt with Pitbull, right? Pitbull's a hype job, bro. Ryo dealt with Pitbull.
Pitbull's claim to fame was going the distance with Tank. That was his claim to fame. As soon as he went in there with a proper fight, he lost. Ryo dealt with him comfortably. Like, Pitbull, no way.
Boxed his head off. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Tank does bring it on himself though, because Tank says things like he's the face of boxing, and you can't be the face of boxing just with knockouts of nobodies.
Yeah, like, man's talking about numbers. Man's probably talking about pay-per-view numbers, bro. He does numbers, whether we like him or not. And he's looking at how much bread he's getting for fighting no ones, innit? So
what I will say though, what I will say though is he's in a delicate situation because if Shakur fights Zepeda, which I think that fight's already announced, like agreed, negotiated,
Yeah, it's
and
already agreed.
he beats Zepeda, and Devin does come back, and it seems that Devin's supposed to be fighting Teofimo Lopez. You now have to fight
Ooh.
you have to fight a big name.
But Devin has to beat Teo though.
But even
Yeah,
if
he
he, I mean, before the fights even happens, if those are their next two fights, because you're always going to be compared to Shakur and Devin.
Yeah.
If they're fighting those two people, you can't give me no idiot name, bro. You can't give me no idiot name.
Can't. You
Even
disqualified yourself
before the
if you do
fight,
that.
bro, you can't give me no idiot name, bro.
Plus, if Zepeda were to win, he's then going to be looking at Tank and saying, "I want that fight." If
Now Zepeda ain't beating. Zepeda ain't.
I know he's not, but I'm just saying. And in the TO fight, whichever way it goes, both of them are going to want a bit of Tank. So the stack of people that want to fight you, obviously you've got Devin and you've got Shakur, but the list is just getting weightier and weightier and weightier because TO is another fighter that on his day he can do something. He probably
on his day, like he's a formidable opponent for anyone.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So he's on his day fighter. So
you just have to make sure his baby mother's in the right place, fam. Because
there, man, I'm saying.
It's a bit of a mad one. Speaking of the face of boxing as well, bro. Look, bruv, what did you man make of Boots, blood? I can't lie, bro. Like, obviously we had this conversation.
I smoked the Rants about this.
I'm like, bro, like I haven't given up on Boots, yeah, but I'm close, yeah, to putting him in that category where it's like, bro, you lied to me. You know them ones, like, man, man saw the reels and man saw the pivoting and all that, and man thought, yo, this guy might be cold and that, and then he's looking a bit like, I don't know, he's looking a bit like he's having an identity crisis. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like he's got bare knockouts, but he don't look like he can crack, if that makes sense.
I got a lot of stock in Boots in it, so I'm gonna keep my stock in there for now.
Bro.
But let me tell you this, in it, what I will say, I do get the identity crisis. When he was on his come up, he never looked so thirsty for knockouts, bro. The last two fights specifically, this guy's pretty much said, I'm gonna throw out boxing skills, all of that, and just go for knockouts, and it's made him easy to hit, reckless, messy, and I feel like, I hope it's a case that when he actually fights someone who can beat him, he actually starts to tie it together. But what it can do is create bad habits. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that's not the case. Cause I genuinely do like Boots.
And also, he's come out and he said that he ignored his corner, like when they were telling him to box, and he was still going out there headhunting, bro. That's not good, bro.
Trust me.
Because that shows he's an emotional fighter, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And that ain't good.
He's talented, but obviously the performances, question marks, and then if the next fight or if he's looking to fight Crawford anytime too soon, then that's just gonna the stock market is gonna collapse.
Crawford was short circuit, man, blood. I'll be honest, like he don't want to fight Crawford, bro.
Yeah,
someone even asked us on our chat the other day when we were doing a live stream, would you want to see Boots versus Majimov? And I was like, bro, not on the way Boots is looking right now, bro.
Majimov's too hard, bro.
Majimov will put hands, bro.
Bruv,
punch man up, bro. And the thing is, Majimov, he's fucking strong. He's got great footwork, and bro, like, brother, it's mad. Like, man, don't understand. Boots is getting hit by plumbers, bro.
Yeah.
Like, Majimov will be teeing off on man, bro, because he's not defensively responsible, blood. And I don't know why he's doing this, bro. All this switch hitting and shit is nice, yeah, but bro, you have to make sure that you're not getting hit before all that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you can hunt a knockout. You're not knocking Majimov out. You're not. So you can forget that. So you're gonna have to box, and you're gonna have to be responsible for 12 rounds. And he just looks like almost like the expectation and the buzz and the crowd, it's all getting to him. Like, even the fact that man even called out Crawford, like, brother, why are you calling out Crawford for?
I think, and I know it's counterproductive because he's actually doing good numbers in Philly, but I think his next fight shouldn't be in Philly because I feel like because it's in Philly, you've seen like he's literally trying to put on his show, and I feel like, bro, you gotta go put him out somewhere else and make him the underdog in the fight, so he has to take it serious. I don't know. Apparently, his next fight might be against Virgil Ortiz, though.
That's a tough fight.
Bought me a McDonald's delivery, you know.
With a black eye. That's crazy. Know what I'm saying? That is absolutely crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? So man,
Boots is just trying to. It's the levels thing. Do you know what I'm saying? It's the levels. You're a prospect, and a man is trying to jump straight from prospect to like star. There's a good middle ground between being a prospect and a star. And a lot of people enjoy that part of their career even more than being the star. So
Facts.
just go through that process. Do you know what I'm saying? But so like Rand said, for me, ignoring the corner and that lack of discipline at this stage in your career, this is crunch time. Every fight, you ain't making multiple millions of pounds every fight. You're not making generational money right now. We're a couple steps from there. Every time you don't listen to us, so every time we're not aligned on a plan, that you're pushing that situation, you're pushing that further and further back.
And his dad was pissed, bro. His dad was pissed after the fight. His dad was pissed. He's like, bro, he just got bored in there and he weren't listening. And his dad was pissed. I've never, like, obviously I had the pleasure of meeting Bozy a couple times. Like, I've never seen him so frustrated with Boots in my life. Like, he was pissed, fam. Like, proper pissed.
Because he knows he got away with it.
I've been to the gym once. Twice. I've been to their gym like twice. But yeah, no, I'm so surprised. But I like Boots in it. So hopefully he can turn it around. But
he needs to remember what got him there, bro. Because the thing is, he was getting all these clips and these highlights from the footwork and the slick boxing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, man don't know you as a headhunter. Man don't know you as a pressure fighter. Man know you as a slick boxer that switch hits. Do you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, people are watching you now, and then man want to try turn into some killer, bro. You need to relax. Do you know what I'm saying? Because most of the time when you're looking for knockouts in boxing, you don't get them, bro.
A lot of these black fighters, though, when they get that hype, the same thing happened to Devin, bro. Them man just thinking,
they want to fight.
Bro.
Bro. Them man want to do Mexican style and that.
I'm like,
why'd you bring that up, bro? Why'd you even bring that up, bro?
Them man want to do Mexican style. Them man want to do Cinco de Mayo and that, bro. Fuck all that shit.
That's better than Ben Whitaker, blood. He 5-star frog splashed out of the ring and that, blood. You know what I'm saying? He pulled the fire alarm, blood, or the quick thing. He just put up his light up to the smoke alarm in the hotel and that. Hey. Get me out of here, blood. Quickly, blood. Section 14, get me out of here, blood. All go.
Yo, man, I haven't even seen Ben Whitaker since then, neither.
You know, I told you, Shane, when it happened, I said, you're not going to see him on social media because his leg's not really broken. So he can't be on to, and he's not putting on no weight because his leg's not really broken. So you're not going to see him on no social media. I told you, blood. You know what I'm saying? Slick black fighter in crisis, bro. Big
bro, it's crazy, bro.
He got out of there like Donald Trump when he got shot.
I mean, that's why, people hated Shakur when Shakur said F the fans, But sometimes I get it, bro. Like, sometimes, Floyd done that bare times, bro. I remember Floyd fought Maidana. He said F the fans in that fight as well, bro. He's like, bro, I ain't holding my feet in this fight, bro. I'm going.
Bro, that's crazy.
This is why I love boxing, because all these top prospect boxers are all like Greek tragic characters. Like, they all have the ability to be someone, but every single one has just got one fatal flaw that, like, they just. Do you know what I mean? If they could just overcome it, like if Devin could just be humble, he could just be someone. Do you know what I'm saying? If Tio could pump his girl properly, he could be someone. Like, all these men have got just one fatal. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if, do you know what I mean? If Tyson Fury could keep away from the Charlie blood, do you know what I mean? He could be someone. Like if all these men just had one thing that if they could do it, they could be someone in it. But they just. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, bro. So
what you saying about compelling. Bam then? Obviously he fought in the same card, Knockout was a madness.
Bro. That guy's a real deal, bro. That guy's a real deal, bro. I
can't believe he's only 24 or something like that.
Trust me, bro. This guy's already beat Rung Vasai, Estrada, and Sonny Edwards, and he knocked all of them out. He knocked all of them out, bro, and he's 24. Them man are saying they want to fight him to fight a new. I'm like, he's like 2 weight classes below, so it's a bit too early. But bro, this guy's the future, bro. He's a real deal. He's the real deal, bro. Yeah. Real deal. Like I saw him on the Boots undercard, bro. That guy, he didn't stand a chance. He didn't stand a chance.
The angles as well, bro. Like the angle he threw the uppercut from was nuts,
oh my god, bro. That is a real deal, bro. Bam Rodriguez is the real deal. I can't lie. Like I remember, obviously Sonny Edwards is fighting a rematch against Yafai. He's fighting Yafai, and he's like, I want a rematch with Bam. I'm like, bro, you need to go in another direction, bro, because this guy did the next time.
He's only getting better.
He's 24, bro. I'm like, bro, that is mad. Crazy.
More experience. He'll go in there better, more experienced, more fearless. Yeah.
And Sonny can't crack, so you ain't gonna do nothing to stop this guy coming forward, bro.
Sonny can't do nothing, bro. He has his best blows on Twitter. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, bro. Do you know what I mean? He does more damage on Twitter than he does in the boxing ring, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, do you know what I mean? It's just like, man loves Sonny because he's English and he's got a jab. So, like, that automatically, like, you're in the top 20%.
He's got feet as well, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He just, bro, the thing is in boxing, no matter what level you're at, like if you can't crack, yeah, you're always in danger.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
because you can't even keep someone honest. You can't
yeah,
even keep them. You can't even make
this
them.
is what I'm
Yeah,
trying to say. This is what I'm
the
trying to say
man
because the thing
just
is,
walking through your punches. That's
there's
long. That's a
different
long
types
day.
of power in boxing. Yeah,
Hmm.
there's power just to keep man honest, yeah, and to keep someone's respect, and there's power to really hurt someone. Like if you don't have that power to at least, yeah, stop a man from walking you down, it's a long, bruv. Every fight's a long fight for you, bro. Cause man, I just walking through shit.
The Rants, this is what I was saying in the lead up to the Bivol versus Beterbiev fight. People were like, oh, Beterbiev is going to walk through Bivol. I'm like, bro, I've never seen anyone walk through Bivol because he's got enough power to keep you at distance. He just isn't reckless. Like he's a polo opposite to Boots and them, man. Because
he's like,
he
fuck
will
the
have
fans,
a man
I'm
hurt
boxing.
and still not go after them, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
bro.
Like,
he's on the fuck the fans thing, bro. Like he's just boxing.
I remember he had Canelo up against the ropes. Canelo was like, come, he's like, bro,
I need to
who
step
do you
back.
think I am, bro?
Yeah.
Who do you think I am, bro?
Step
Come
back.
with it, bro.
100%. Nah, he's a bad man, bro. So it's one of them ones where if you don't have that power to at least keep a man honest, yeah, then it's long. It don't matter what kind of footwork you got. It don't matter about head movement. It don't matter about all these things, yeah. If you can't crack, you're sitting duck blood. Because a man got 12 rounds to find you, you know. That's a long time. That's a long time.
If you look at like Sonny Edwards getting stopped by Rodriguez, it's like, bro, man getting stopped. Imagine like getting stopped here, but you've done good work for half an hour. Like you've done 10 minutes, you've done 10 rounds of 3 minutes of good boxing and jabbing and movement and good counter punching and finding the pockets just to get slapped, bro. That's long, but that's emotionally grueling.
Yeah, but that's how man feel fighting Deontay Wilder, bro. Ortiz was piecing him up, and then man just got the doof and then gone.
Yeah.
That's just the worst.
What do you can ask you another question though? I wanted to talk about this properly. Like, what do you think about Dylan White coming back?
I don't want to see him back.
I just don't understand it.
Trust me.
Money in it, but who's coming back to fight who? He'll just replace Derek Chisora, bro. He's just gonna be a journeyman for the youngsters. He's just gonna be the journeyman, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that will be probably who like Wardley. They'll roll him out for Wardley.
He'll end up fighting Okoli because apparently they got beef in it.
Yeah,
they had that argument before.
Apparently Dylan White can't fight in England, bro.
Oh, is that why he's fighting?
Everyone that's attached to Eddie Hearn can't fight in England, bro. What's going on, bro? This guy's got some
apparently he can't because his last fight was in Ireland on some bug Texas license, and this fight's on the same Texas license but in Gibraltar, bro.
But is that because of the drugs test or something?
The adverse fight. It must be.
Well, he failed the drugs test, and remember for the Rivas fight, he failed the drug test for UCAD, and ever since then he's never actually had a British boxing license. So he's never actually needed random drug testing outside of camp. But UCAD or the British Boxing Board of Control haven't given him a UK license. So if he's to fight in the UK, he's going to actually need a British license or a license that will be verified by Britain, which I don't think
this keeps happening though, that UCAD and the British Boxing Board of Control disagree, where UCAD is clearing fighters. And that's what Eddie Hearn's going with because he has a good relationship with them. And he's like, oh, well, he's been cleared. And the British Boxing Board of Control are like, no, we're not sanctioning you to fight in Britain. Like, you're not cleared by our standards. There might be, like, not quite enough evidence or the investigation isn't thorough enough. And obviously, Eddie and the promoters are like, yeah, he's been cleared. And man's not really cleared. Do you know what I'm saying?
No,
he's not cleared to fight in the UK. Same as Conor Benn. Where Conor Benn could fight, but he just couldn't fight in the UK.
Right.
Yeah, but he can fight in the UK now though.
Yeah, now he's cleared, but yeah.
It was like a year before, like he's like a year between him being cleared and someone said, what do you think of Keyshawn Davis? He fought all right. I just need to see him against higher level opposition. But
I like Keyshawn, but you know what it is, yeah. I like Keyshawn a lot, but he strikes me as the kind of fighter, the better he fights, the better he's gonna fight, bro. I think his ceiling's very high, bro. He's a very good boxer, bro. Like he's very smart. He's another one. His lead hand control is so good. Like he just knows how to judge distance and keep people away, and he can crack as well, blood. I like defensively responsible fighters that can crack, bro. Like no one's walking through him.
You know the issue with Keyshawn that I have is because in the amateurs he lost to Andy Cruz so many times. That's still in my head, isn't it? But obviously, once he starts going up the levels, because since he's turned pro, he's been like immaculate. Like he's pretty much been like he hasn't put a foot wrong. But because he's in a division, I assume Lomachenko's out now. I don't think Lomachenko's going to come
Loma
back.
don't want to fight no one because he's ducked a few fights.
So if that's the case, he's in a division where there's quite a lot of good fighters out there, and he's not going to fight Shakur because him and Shakur have the same coach, so they're not going to fight each other. So really and truly, everybody's chasing that Tank fight, and I just want to see him fight a few more people. I mean, I know exactly who they're going to put Keyshawn Davis in with next, and he's going to have a tough fight. If they put Keyshawn Davis in with Navarrete, that's what I think they're going to do next, and I think Keyshawn will win, but I think it's going to be a tough fight. Navarrete or Shaki Foster, one of those two. I think
that's what he needs, though. That's what he needs, though, because I see him calling out. Keyshawn, for me, is like, I rate him very highly. But the jump from where he's been fighting to fighting Crawford and then call out
the really Tank.
Sorry, and calling out Tank. Yeah, the shouts a little bit lofty, bruv. You need a bit more experience before them kind of fights there.
Trust me,
I hear that.
In some adversity, like, man need to see you do that, and that builds the story as well.
But he's like, big for lightweight, though. I think he's massive for lightweight, bro. I think he should be fighting at. When I look at him, I thought he's like the same size as Devin and Tio. I'm like, bro, this guy is massive. Like, probably at some stage he's probably gonna be able to cap off at welterweight. Like, this guy's massive.
Yeah. But the thing is, he fought against a man, yeah.
That was
man's record
overweight.
But look at man's record though, blood. Like, and he dog walked him. Like, man can't take the piss, bro. Like, what? I swear, my man had never been stopped. I swear, and he beat him up like that.
Never been stopped. But he had a shit camp though. My man came in 7 pounds overweight.
Even if he did, bro, like, brother, man had never been stopped. You know? Do you know what I mean? And he had a winning record, blood, and he beat man up like that. That's crazy.
Facts.
And you think if they did fight, Shakur beats Keyshawn Davis?
But Shakur's old. Shakur and
Shakur's a big man for Keyshawn, man.
They won't ever fight. But
they would never fight anyway.
But Shakur ain't. Keyshawn ain't beating Shakur. They've sparred like hundreds of rounds, bro. Shakur bosses that gym, bro. They got another guy out there called Raymond Ford, who fought on Boots.
Yeah, I like Raymond Ford still.
Raymond Ford fought well. Another guy.
Wait, what did you think about the fight with Nick Bull, blood? I thought that the scoring was a bit. You get me?
Raymond Ford versus Nick Bull.
Yeah.
Bro, that I was so pissed about that.
Yeah, we joke about this, yeah.
So
bro, listen, I watched that fight again, yeah, literally like 2 days ago, yeah, and I'm still angry since the fight happened. I watched it again because you know sometimes in the moment, yeah, you're like, maybe I wasn't seeing what I was seeing. I watched it again. I was even more angry the second time watching the fight.
But you know what it is? I know what it is, bro. Because Nick Bull got a shaky decision against Ray Vargas. Everybody thought, you know
he beat Vargas for me.
They're just gonna give him the fight. But people forget Raymond Ford was the actual champion going into that fight. But more importantly, this guy actually hurt Bull like 2 or 3 times. The thing that actually pissed me off is Raymond Ford fought within himself the whole fight until his corner told him, yo, you need to step up on the gas. Bro, he almost stopped him in the 12th round. Like, I felt like if he started like that earlier in the fight, it would have been a stoppage. It wouldn't even have been going to the distance. It would have been a stoppage. But I felt like, because he knew Nick Bull can't really crack like that, and he was just doing some shoe shining stuff, he won a few of the early rounds. Bro, it's shoe shining because it looks good on the surface, but there's no substance inside. Bro. You know what I'm saying?
I hear
it's dead. So... But I thought Raymond Ford won that fight comfortable. But bro, I guess the judges didn't see it that way, innit?
Nah, it's some bullshit. Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, big up the chat, man. Listen, like, bruv, before we wrap up, bruv, I have to talk about the fighter that I love to hate the most right now, blood. I swear down. Floyd Schofield, blood. Listen, you see that guy's dad, bro? I swear that someone, bro, if man thought, yeah, that Devon's dad was bad, yeah. You see this Floyd Schofield, someone needs to put his dad in the boot, blood. I swear it down. This motherfucker, bro, don't shut up, bro. Did you see his fight?
Yeah, of course. But what?
I didn't do it.
Why are you such a
dad hater? Yeah.
Nah, because you know what it is with me, yeah. I'm a firm believer. Do you know what I mean? In letting kids be who they are, blood. Kid Austin, don't talk for your youth. He's a grown man. How can you raise your son to be a man, but you're talking for him? That's crazy to me. You know them, man. Because if I raise my son to be a man, he's talking for himself and he's standing on his own business, bro. I'm not talking for you because that's not a man. No man don't let another man talk for them.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's crazy. But he's doing interviews and he's sitting there on his phone like this and his dad's talking. Yeah, we're going to knock out Tank and we're going to knock out Shakur. And he's on his phone like, yeah. What? Get out of here, bro.
It's so mad because it's like his dad is literally just talking him up. But I genuinely feel like he doesn't like his son doesn't have the confidence in himself that his
You
dad
don't
has.
believe it because he's just a muscle-bound youth that's he's gonna get smoked by someone soon. You know
Nick
them
always
ones there.
says this about fathers, yeah, that never made it
Mm.
as boxers. They vicariously live through their children. You always
Trust
say that
me.
about people. They vicariously
100%.
live through their children. Like John Fury, for example, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, the worst thing
I heard
man
he was
can do,
moving mad
yeah,
today in the press conference.
Trust
Fury
me.
again.
man, he'd always be headbutting plastic and all that. You know them man sniff glue up north and that. You know them man. But the thing is with some of them man, yeah, they're the kind of man that like would call their son out for a fight. You know, like if someone bumped them on the road, but like, oh wait there, let me go and get my boy. Like that's like that's the weakest. No, bro, that's the poor. Like I can see man's Marjay doing that for them, but when your dad's calling you out for beef and that, that's poor, bro.
Trust
You know
me.
what I'm saying, and that's what it is for some of these man. It's like, yeah, let me go and get my boy. He'll sort you out and all that, bro. That's a weakling thing, bro. You know what I'm
Trust me.
saying? So yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying. Oi, Garcia's dad's another one. But he can talk though. I can't lie. He can talk though. Like he's a feisty brother, but he can talk though.
But here's the thing, though.
And even
it's-
Teo's dad can talk as well.
Which Garcia?
Right.
He's retired now. Not
No,
Ryan.
the other one, the one that
The one that
fought
knocked out
Danny
Amir
Garcia.
Khan, though.
Angel.
Danny
Angel
Garcia. Angel
Angel,
Garcia is a
Angel,
funny motherfucker.
Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Angel Garcia is funny, bro. Angel Garcia is funny, bro. But I'll keep it real though. Like I actually like the dad dynamic sometimes because it actually works. Specifically if your son can fight in it, like because a lot of the like with Floyd Senior and Floyd, yeah. Obviously Floyd spoke for himself. He didn't even need his dad,
exactly.
But in the case of like Teofimo Lopez, Danny Garcia, Devin Haney, they also kind of speak for themselves as well, but their dad is just on steroids, bro.
But you know what it is, yeah? If you're a dad, yeah, you got to think. You have taken the boy and put him into boxing in the first place. Okay, Eddie Hearn might have met your son when your son was 17 doing things at Junior Olympics and bad him up. But you put the gloves in his hand. You trained him from the very beginning. You've given him his fundamentals. You've helped him build his confidence. You've taken him on the morning runs. Like you really built this from scratch, brick by brick from scratch. So that's where that cockiness comes in. Because it's like, imagine when you're watching Eddie Hearn or any promoter talk about, yeah, like we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that, and you're like, bro, less of the we. Like, what are you talking about? Because especially because you know, the moment that a lucky shot, your son doesn't slip or gets distracted, and a lucky shot hits your son on the temple, and he goes down and hears that bell, yeah, Eddie Hearn's not answering your phone calls in the morning, and you're right back there with your son.
The issue is,
that's what it is.
With Kenny Porter, the only difference is Kenny Porter's a top coach. Like he's a proper coach. Like this guy's actually been in corners with like Shane Mosley. Like Kenny Porter's a top coach. With flipping Garcia and Teofimo's that they ain't coaches for shit, bro. They can't coach. They just talk. You know what I'm saying? John Fury can't coach, bro. Who's John Fury coaching?
He's just a hype man, bro.
Literally, bro. Like at least Kenny Porter's actually a top coach. You know what I'm saying? He's actually a top coach.
But listen, if John Fury was a coach, bro, then Tommy Fury would be able to box better than he can box. You know them. Like this is the reality, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where like I don't know. The father-son thing, I don't like it, bro. Like I'm not really. Do you know what I'm saying?
Biased, but my dad used to coach me, so I'm biased. But
but you know what it is? I don't like the dynamic here when the dad is still trying to son man. It's like, yo, he's a grown man fighting man for money and paying you. So why are you doing all the talking? That's crazy. You work for your son.
That's down to the fighter, though.
No, I'll give you an example.
You have to grow into that.
I'll give you an example of a real good father-son relationship. Anatoly Lomachenko and Vasyl Lomachenko. Yeah. Anatoly, I've never heard Anatoly speak in my life, bro.
You don't chat, bro. But that means European man don't talk anyway. You know that one's there. That man say send location, blood. What
Trust
they
me,
do,
like,
they don't
you gotta
fight,
know, man, yeah. A lot of these black coaches, bro, this is their limelight, fam. These men are getting hyped. Just see Bill Haney do a Vlad interview the other day, bro. I'm like, what? Go on.
Nah, that's crazy. You see what I mean? Like he's doing too much.
Trust me.
He'll talk anywhere, blood. He'll talk anywhere. He will chat anywhere, bro. Can you imagine if David Hay had a son or something like that? He'd be chatting.
Yeah, he does.
Man.
You know fucking Cassius's son's name is blood.
Oh, bro, there you go.
So that's what I mean. Cassius, bro, that's his son. If David Hay's son decides to fight, it's long because David Hayes gonna do all the interviews.
What do you think about the you're a Eubank fan, so how does that work then? Chris Eubank Senior and Chris Eubank Junior. Like, what about that, bro?
Yeah, but the thing is, I know their dynamic because I've been around it, yeah, and it's one of them ones where a senior wants junior to be someone and something that he's not. And this is where the problem is, because senior grew up rough, yeah, but junior didn't. You know them ones, and he wants junior to be this mean, like Terminator guy, like instill fear in people. And junior's just a good youth that just wants to bust joke, hang out with his friends and box. You know them ones. Like junior enjoys fighting, but he's not a bad man. And he's never tried to be a bad man. But his dad wanted him to be that steely, like steel-eyed, like Mike Tyson kind of figure.
It's always the way though. Your dad raises you to live the life that he lived. And I have to tell my dad, brother, I weren't born in 1968 like you, but you know what I'm saying?
But this is what I'm saying.
So I'm calm, like, you know what I mean? I don't harbor that same anger and hatred that you harbor. I'm living life, blood, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? So like, you can't build me to be like, live your life.
But yeah, but this is the problem, because Junior, is a cool brother. And I remember, what fight was it that I was at? Fuck me, bro. I can't remember. It was a minute ago though, and I was chatting to Junior, and we were busting joke, and I was making him laugh in it. And his dad said to me after, "Oh, like, kind of like, yeah, like, man, kind of don't want people to see him laughing and joking because man wanted him to come across as bare serious and that." And I was thinking, come on, bro, like, he's a young G, like.
How was man saying that he used to come up with a monocle, bro? You used to come
yeah, but this is what I'm trying to say. But his dad was like, nah, man have to take us serious. We can't be kind of laughing and joking too much. That was the kind of, he wanted to build a kind of
a persona around him.
A serious persona around him. But really, Junior's actually quite witty and he's a funny guy. Like me and him were just busting joke. Do you know what I mean?
When they come out with the rainbow armband against
Hey, that was funny.
And stuff like that. Like, you called in their names.
Man said, I heard you beat your wife, bro. That was mad.
And bro, the way he stuck it on Frank Warren, bruv, and then man came out with the KFC fucking jacket on. Like bro, he's a troll, blood. Like, that's the kind of you he is. He's bare funny, bro. That his dad wanted him to be bare serious, but if he done the funny thing,
boxing, and how much of that is money though? Because like, how much of that is his dad thinking, okay, cool, like, you know, fighters, especially the black fighters, if you've got the bad man, steely-eyed, angry, some kind of stereotypical kind of thing, like people are going to pay to come and watch this monster and this killer. I guess his dad was wrong as well, because also like,
no, but I think his dad, was like, yo, I want people to take him seriously because he's my son. And I was Eubank and I was knocking people out. I don't want him to come across as a joke man to people. That was his thing. But remember, he's old school. So he's looking at Junior. He's a yard man, bro. Like, man like Livingston, bro. He speaks like my dad off camera. He don't talk like that. He's a yardie, bro. Like, man said, listen, man don't want man to look like them, take man for joke, man. That's what they didn't want. So that's why when we were busting joke, he was like, nah, dead all that. Because they don't want to see man laughing around and take man for a soft touch. Because remember, he grew up different. He grew up with money and that. So
I've never met Eubank Senior, but I didn't know he actually spoke like.
Bro, he's a yardie, brother. He's a yardie. Listen when I tell he's a yard man. Man talks like my dad. Like when man chat to him. Yeah. You know them ones. Like, he can switch it up, bro. Like he does the thing for the camera, but off camera, he talks to me like my dad.
Even the camera thing, bro. He comes out of a monocle in that because I can, bro. Who else can do this? I'm gonna come out dressed in a ridiculous big ass suit and a tall top hat, and who is gonna say anything, bro? Who, bro? Do you know what I mean? That's the kind of energy he's always got. Do you know what I mean?
And this is the thing. Him and Conor Ben are the exact polar opposites because Junior, is a brother that grew up with dough. Doesn't pretend he didn't grow up with money, and he's on busing joke. Conor Ben grew up with money, and he's got the chav accent, and he tries to talk like he's on the Towie thing and I'll fight man everywhere. When you didn't grow up like that, you grew up with money. You're both rich kids, The difference is Eubank is like he is who he is, and you're trying to do the nah, bruv, I'll lay you out and that. That's not you, bruv.
Conor Ben needs to find a knockout without the drugs, bro.
Yeah, you're a
it's
good
that
youth,
real,
bruv. You're a good youth as well, bro. When I saw him relax his hair and turn up here in a leather waistcoat with nothing underneath, I was like,
That's
yo,
what
this
I'm saying, bro.
Bro,
Man
what you
was
doing?
looking like Malfoy, bro.
That's
That's what
mad,
I'm
bro.
saying.
Man come
Bro,
with the Ellen
listen.
DeGeneres hair. That's mad, bro.
Nah, the thing's
Yo.
mad, innit? So the honest truth is, yeah, with my man, with Junior, he's a cool youth. And the thing is, if his dad wasn't steering his career, honestly, yeah, he would have been a lot more likable because people are starting to like Junior now because they're seeing, yo, this he's a bit funny. Do you know what I'm saying? He's got a bit about him. But at the beginning, people just thought he was cocky and arrogant and his dad was doing all the talking and he was just silent doing the screw face thing. But that's not who he is, bro. If he actually could express himself and do the cheeky banter thing and whatever, people would have actually taken to him more.
The biggest disservice his dad's ever done was not getting him a proper coach from his pro debut, bro. Like, he lost out on so much.
Yeah, his dad's coach for most of the time.
Yeah, but even if you look at the dynamics with his dad's coach, bro, he was the one doing most of the talking. I remember there was a fight, I don't remember what fight it was, yeah, where his dad was in the corner in a full suit, bro. Giving
with the pointy shoes, blood, in the corner.
Like, bro, you ain't no corner, man, bro. What's going on here, fam? Man dressing like he's going to flipping Ascot, bro. What is this? Like, I don't know what my man's doing, bro.
But this is what I'm saying.
Bro. He probably did.
But this is what I'm saying. So I understand why the dynamics off with them, because as a dad, you have to step out the limelight. You had your time. Do you know what I'm saying? His dad was still trying to be center, and then trying to turn him into something he's not, because he's done it. He thinks that he knows what's best for Junior. But bro, in boxing, it's best to just be yourself, blood.
Facts.
Do you know? Just be yourself. If Junior just showed people who he was, yeah, they would have loved him a lot more because they loved his dad anyway, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's, you know what it is though. Some fighters, you can't just give them the reign to talk, because like Daniel Dubois, bro. When this guy talks,
but that guy's got the messy autism. It's not the same. It's not the same, bro. Like,
but
Eubank
also Daniel
is
Dubois
mad. He's mad articulate, Junior.
Yeah,
mad articulate.
Facts.
Daniel Dubois is also a heavyweight that can crack. So long as he knocks people out, yeah, he could speak Swahili. It don't matter, bro. Like, he don't. Do you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Like, when you're 6'8" and black, yeah, it's just a lot of things get said without you saying anything. Do you know what I'm saying?
My man said to Gerald Miller, "I'm your daddy." I was like, bro, what?
Nah, bro. Listen, this guy, if you watch him, he's always looks disinterested. Like, man's chasing lights on the ceiling and that when he's in press conferences. Bro, he's definitely got social communication issues here. He can't stay nowhere. Like, man's always just somewhere else and looking at the door, bruv. He wants to leave, but he can crack. You know them ones. And now, like, even Frank Warren, they're trying to make him look human now, posting stuff on Instagram, bare stuff on Instagram. Man's posting blurry pictures and that. Take his phone away from him.
Yeah, bro. I see him post a picture with some. I saw him post a picture with some girl, and I was like, bro, I can't imagine this guy being with a girl, but I don't know why. I just can't imagine it, bro.
His girl's pregnant, blood. His girl's pregnant.
They're lying. No way.
His girl is pregnant, bro.
But the thing is, whoever the father is that breed it, blood. You know whoever that may be, blood. Real talk. He might not legally be able to be responsible for a picnic, blood. He might not legally be able to raise a picnic. No matter. Who knows, blood?
Like, it's mad, bro. I'll be real. This thing's crazy. They got my man posting on Insta every day, and it's bare foolishness. Bro, man's posting the same post 3 times and that, and he don't realize. Like,
I saw it the other day.
This is not for the public, lad. I swear, certain man, you just keep him in the time chamber, and then you release him, 8 weeks before the fight. That's it.
Trust me, bro.
Man, have to just go dark like Stormzy. No social media. Let man know when you're dropping a tune, bro. It's a mad thing. They got man posting on boats and
pay the blog page.
Yeah, I'm posting his little brother. Bare things, his little brother. Like, his little brother's his brethren, bro. Like, his brother's like 8.
I swear he needs to go hire like a social media guy, bro. I know, Rants, you got enough guys who are in social media.
Nah,
go get one of them, bro.
You can pay a social media guy, but the person has to be doing things for you to take pictures of. If I don't do that,
you don't do that. You're just at home. Like when I
Yeah,
met
bro.
him, yeah, Frank Bruno was training him. I think before Don Charles, yeah. Like, brother, like Frank was there, yeah, and I swear down, bro, that them man, it's like them man can speak to each other without moving their lips, blood. Between the two of them, there was no talking.
Man said Abe's Odyssey in that. It was all Abe's Odyssey in
Bro, there was no talking. There was no talking, blood. I swear down, them man were just looking at each other and they just knew, like they got their own language, bro. Man is not a normal Donny. I swear down.
I swear down. Facts.
He's not a normal guy, innit?
You know, it benefits him though. It benefits him in the ring.
Because he can just lock into the fight and only the fight.
Facts, bro. Like
man said, "Oh, what are you gonna do to Joshua? Punch him in the face."
Literally,
bro. Like that. Punch him in the face hard,
bro. I knew he was intellectually challenged, yeah, when he took a knee against Usyk, and he was saying he was waiting for his corner to tell him to get up. I'm like, bro, the man's saying 9, 10, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing? I'm like, bro, I'm going for certain man, bro. This is mad.
This is what I'm saying, bro. He's not a normal guy. Those are not the kind of guys you want to fight because they live to fight.
Trust me.
That man live to fight.
When man are born here with negative brain cells, man can't really get brain damage. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man's just extra fearless.
Yeah, man was born at a deficit anyway. You know, like
that's what I'm saying.
Trust me,
so man are just super fearless, bro. That's what
it is.
That's why Katie Taylor don't mind getting her face mashed up. Do you know
no,
100%. It's never gonna look worse than it did before.
She's like 4. She's been getting her head punched in for a minute.
Trust me.
You know, like that. So that's why she ain't trying to see Caroline, because Caroline will piece her up. You know what I mean? So,
Caroline don't mess with her dad no more. Still,
nah, she left them still.
Mad. She left it. Got anything to do with Spencer Fearing?
It's but a lot to do with Shane apparently as well, because obviously they left Shane in it, like, and the dad basically tried to tell her to leave Shane, and she said, "I'm not leaving Shane. I'm cool where I am." You know, the ones there. You know when the dad's like, "All right, cool, we got beef with Shane." Nah, we ain't got beef, blood. Like,
bro,
you man got beef.
We got beef with Shane.
The dad is sitting at home right now, putting needles into a doll in the shape of Caroline and what, bro? 100%. 100%.
Yeah, the dad's trying to control everything in it, and she's like, "Yo, like, hold on, like, I'm comfortable where I am." Do you know what I mean? McGregor's a decent coach, and he's coached her well. She's doing well. She's got no reason to leave, man, because the dad's beefing him over something, and it's probably money or something stupid. You know them ones, bro. Miss me with all that, bro. That's not my thing. Yeah. You know them ones there.
I mean, Spencer did speak about. I sent you that video, Rants.
Yeah.
Spencer did talk about obviously how the dad is and how it is with Don Charles. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. With Don Charles, the fact that he's got Don Charles now, some man you can't save them in it. Like some man are just happy to be in the house. Like Tim Bradley, bro. They're happy to be in the house. But if you ask them man there to run for freedom, bro, they'll be like, bro, what's better than what I have here? That's what these man are on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like these man. Bro, it's mad. Like Don Charles is one of those guys still. Like it's mad, bro. It's mad.
Man said Don Charles banging bitch.
I swear to God, this is a fun stream still.
Oh, man said man's banging judge. Man wake up with a chicken foot blood.
Yo.
I'm telling you. Man are putting pins and needles into the doll, bro. 100%.
Yo, I have to watch what I'm saying, bro.
That man cooked Sunday dinner on a cauldron and that, blood. Them man
but these things are real. This judge thing is real, blood. I don't care.
What are they saying? What are they saying? The dad worked judge to get the gal.
Bro, man's banging Obia and that, blood. You know them ones there. 100% man's banging Obia, blood. Them man are doing the dark arts. That's what man are saying, bro.
Bro, it's mad. It's mad.
I believe it, bro. I believe it, fam. I can't lie. This brother's produced 3 fighters, because that Solomon's gonna fight as well, blood. You know them ones there. Them man got blockheads, bro. Do you know what I mean? And Caroline can crack as well. You know them ones there. So it's one of them ones where, bro, man's just bred these guys to fight. They're like super soldiers, blood. But at least Caroline's articulate and she can speak and she can read a room. Do you know what I mean? At least he understands where she is. Daniel he just thinks he's fighting all the time.
Trust me, bro.
Do you know what I mean? Man said, "Oh, Daniel, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you dealt with this, that, and the other." And man just said, "Yeah." Like, what? man said, "Oh, no, bro. Like, what do you make of this performance? Is this your best performance?" He was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Now get man out of here, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. Nah, bro. Like this is what the dad had in the hyperbolic time chamber, blood.
Man's software's only got 1 syllable or 2 syllable words, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's
He needs a
crazy,
malware
bro.
update, bro. He's not
Bro,
plugged into the Wi-Fi,
his
bro.
thing is cracked. You know them ones, yeah, where man have got the soundboard and man are just running off the same sound.
Yeah.
Bro, that man just got the soundboard with 3
Hey,
sounds.
remember them
hearing
toys
air
that
horns
used
in
to
his
press, yeah? That used them toys that only had like
Buffet,
5
the
noises
Buffet.
that they could make. Them
Yeah,
puppets.
bro.
The Buffett thing, bro. He's
Bro,
a
man
Buffett,
come
bro.
like Sheriff Woody, blood. You get me, man? man got like 4 sayings on that. pulling the string and that. Like, it's
Just me,
crazy.
fam. There's
Nah,
a snake in my boot. One of them.
Probably got his dad's name under his shoe and that, blood.
Yeah,
Yo,
bro. Nah,
fam.
the thing's crazy. I can't lie. Do you know what I'm saying? So it'd be interesting to see who he fights next. Yeah, I mean, they're
Yeah.
saying that they're trying to get Woodley, blood.
Yeah, apparently.
But they got the
That'd be a
same
good
they got the same, what do you call it? Same promotion.
Yeah, Queensbury. Yeah, they're both from Queensbury.
Yeah,
right?
so I don't know.
Whatever the fight's gonna be,
I don't know if Frank's gonna want to feed Fabio to Daniel too early, bruv.
I mean, Queensbury's got like what?
I think it's a step up too quick for Fabio because I think Fabio beating up Clark is a good scalp because he's supposed to have the Olympic pedigree.
Yeah.
But give Fabio another like tune up. You can't throw man to Dubois.
The issue is
Joshua and Usyk.
Even if he does beat Dubois, the mandatory for that belt is the winner of Bacoli and flipping
Zhang.
So flipping
That's a fight as well.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's like Godzilla versus fucking
yeah.
You know what I mean? Versus fucking King Kong, blood.
That's it.
Trust me. Yeah. So really and truly, it's gonna be a hard sell though. That's gonna be a hard fight to sell because neither of them are great promoters.
Wardley a little bit older? How old is Wardley?
Like 30, I think.
30.
Yeah, so I think maybe he's not really going to try and pace him too slow. I know he's a heavyweight and they develop a bit slower, but at 30, he's not a prospect.
No, but Frank's got so many heavyweights now, bro. He's colonized like the 10 heavyweights, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's that insurance policy because he knows Fury's gonna lose to Usyk. He's making sure he's got the rest of them, bro. Like he's making sure he's got some stock. Like Mama's still got Joseph Parker.
I was gonna say, what about Joseph Parker for Wardley?
Yeah, I mean Joseph.
And obviously
Parker,
he's signed to Dylan White, so or else that would have been a great fight.
Yeah, fact. I mean, yeah, facts.
Nah. He would have. Nah, didn't. Nah.
Give him or feed or Coley to him, blood. You know what I mean? Just knock him out as well.
Yeah, your Coley verse. I want to see a Coley verse either Wardley or Dubois. One of those two, bro. I want to see him fight one of those two, bro. Like a Coley needs to get ironed out, bro. That's literally.
Coley loses to any decent heavyweight. He loses to any of them, man. Joseph Parker, any of them, man. He probably loses to Otto Wallen. No banner.
Well, I don't know.
Bro, that's not even a crazy thing. He can box.
Trust me, that's not even literally. It's not crazy at all.
Yeah, man, there's so much. I don't think man understand. Like, they might be like the same, like rough height, some of them, but they're so much bigger than them.
And they're so much more skilled as well.
If he's scared to get hit by Chris Billum Smith, scared. Not saying he ain't got a chin, but I'm just looking at you're scared to get hit by Chris Billum Smith. You can't get cracked by Wallen.
Facts.
You can't. There's no way. So whoever Okolie fights in the heavyweight division, he'll either retire soon or go back down because he's not gonna be in the heavyweight division for more than 3 fights, guaranteed.
Yeah, no, 100%, man.
He won't be there for more than 3 fights.
That's what I'm saying. Big up everyone though. Hey, bro, what a show, people, man.
This was fun still. This was
you know
fun.
what I'm saying? Too much jokes, but that's what I mean. I know we got a fight community here, you get me? So big up everyone inside. Do you know what I mean? Whenever there's big cards, man, we'll run it, bro. It was nice because there was loads of different cards quite close together.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? It's been a good year for boxing. I can't lie. There's been so much boxing, man. Do you know what I mean? And long may it continue. So, yeah, man. Now, big up everyone inside. Obviously, make sure you sub to Nick's channel. The link is in the title. Now, you man got anything coming up that you lot want to let them know about?
We're doing some lives. We're gonna let you lot know what lives we're doing because what we're trying to do right now, obviously, when it's like the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul thing, every Tom, Dick, and Harry is live. Like even people that don't do boxing, live. So some of the smaller shows we're actually going to be doing probably more live.
Like we're probably going to release what I'll do is we'll probably release a schedule of fights that we're going to go live for.
Or let us know as well what fights you lot want to see us do. Like we'll put out a little community post. Let us know what fights you lot want to see us do, and we'll do that, and then we'll report back. And we'll let everyone know what we're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
100%. And guys, let me know who's live that we like that we can redirect to. Yeah, after the Fury Usyk, we'll definitely do one. I think
100.
Usyk is gonna retire Tyson Fury that night, bro.
Same.
Can't
Same.
wait. I can't wait.
I think he's gonna stop him still. 8 to 10
Same.
stoppage. He's gonna clean him out. You know what I'm
Can't
saying?
wait.
I
The way
actually
can't
think
wait.
it's gonna be more competitive early, but because of how
Yes.
much energy Fury's gonna put in early, it's gonna make him tired down the stretch.
The
'Cause when-
more
when-
aggressive Fury is in the first 4 rounds or first 3 rounds tells us how much he's nervous about the fight going down
Facts.
the stretch.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, I think so, man. It's one of them ones where there's rumors that he's coming in heavier. To me, I don't think it's a good idea for the simple fact that the only way that he can beat Usyk here is by he needs to up his output, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And I just don't think he can. Like Usyk's pressure, he's like a wasp. Like
trust
this
me.
guy, he's awful. And the worst thing about Usyk here is that it's like he throws more punches later in the fight, bruv. Like, it don't make no fucking sense, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I've watched every single fight that this brother's had from the Olympics, yeah. And it's
Facts.
like, this brother, second half of the fight, just throws more punches, bro. Like, and I don't know what it is, blood.
Rants, like we spoke about, this is one of my favorite fights I've ever seen live was Usyk versus Bradis. Bradis was actually winning the first half of the fight. When Usyk flicked that switch, bro, it's like he almost drowns you, bro. And that's why I say Fury's gonna come out way more aggressive, and people be like, yeah, Fury's back. As soon as Usyk flicks that switch, the sea levels are just gonna rise, and Fury's gonna sink, bro. He's just gonna get stopped. Like,
but also Fury's years are catching up on him as they're both older.
Yeah, he don't live the life.
The years of not living the life are gonna catch up to him. So even if he has a perfect camp, and even if he manages his engine perfectly, it's just gonna catch up with him, and I can't see.
Mammon's last good performance was against Dylan White, fam. Like generally, that was his last.
But Dylan White went in there to fall over. I saw Dylan White before the fight jumping on the canvas, checking how soft it was because he didn't even go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like big man thing. Like, do you know what I mean? I can't even count that as a good performance because there was no one fighting back against him. Do you know what I'm saying? He was just fighting He was just fighting the mannequin. Do you know what I'm saying? So his last proper performance was still, to me, that Wilder performance.
No, I hear it.
Yeah,
100%. And even that, now in retrospect,
yeah, it's looking worse and worse.
It's looking worse because you got dropped twice by a brother that Joseph Parker pieced up. You know what I mean? And Zhang pieced him up as well.
Yo.
Zhang spun him around.
Zhang made my man turn around, fam. Like, what?
Like, this is what I'm saying, bro. And Ortiz, pieced him up twice before he knocked him out, bro. Like, let's not like, bro. This guy's been getting boxed up by guys that can box, and he just had the equalizer.
Yeah,
so
100%.
Being dropped here by a Wilder, it's not really a good look in retrospect.
Outside of dodgy refereeing, headbutts, leans, clinches,
yeah, he could have lost the first fight.
You know, I can't see how Tyson Fury can beat Usyk unless he's employing all that kind of stuff plus some dodgy home cooking refereeing. Do you know what I'm saying? So
can't see it. Do you know what I mean? So it'll be interesting. But yo, big up everyone inside. We're gonna redirect to Gunner. Make sure you hit up our Rants raid in the chat, man. Solid show, people.
Love.
And yeah, man, we'll definitely be back again around another big card.